bear with me. Good afternoon, Scouts, parents, Scouts who are parents or are planning to become parents, and thank you all for coming. It is an honor to finally achieve the rank of Eagle, to carry the torch for the strong and brave Eagles who come before me. Names to the likes of John F. Kennedy, Bill Gates, and Caitlyn Jenner. Scouting has shown me a plethora of skills along with showing me my strengths and weaknesses, learning the importance of teamwork along with teaching me about self-reliance. Scouting has also taught me how to learn from experience, or in better words, learn from messing up the first time. In some occasions, the first few times. Which for most of us Scouts is the only way we can learn. Seeing what went wrong the first time and being able to improve on that is a redeeming attribute that Scouting has showed me. One experience that I can say I learned a lot from was on my second camp out with the troop. Canoeing on the Great Swanee River. I was about 11 or 12 at the time and had no canoeing experience whatsoever. I can still remember myself thinking, oh, canoeing, how hard can it really be? As John Monteleone and I loaded all our gear onto the boat and set on the river. It was a nice drive for 15 minutes before our canoe gracefully tipped over, sending us into the cold brown water. The harsh reality set in that pretty much everything we brought was completely soaked. It would be like that for the rest of the camp out. This paired with the fact that I left my tent poles at home, you can imagine my excitement. Picture me, soaked and covered in bug bites, and John, smelly and dehydrated, floating down the Swanee River. It was at that point I thought, it cannot get any worse from here. That was until Mr. Wilson showed me that yes, in fact, it could. Because when I asked him where the bathrooms were, he handed me a shovel and told me to make my own. This experience proved to be a reality check for the young Scout I was. What seemed like a horrible nightmare turned out to be one of the most memorable experiences of my Scouting career. A significant achievement in any Eagle Scout's career is his project. For the longest time, I had no clue what I was going to do for my project. It almost got to a point where I thought maybe I could just build a bench, something that hasn't been done before ever. It was until one Monday night, Mr. DeWayne came up to me with an idea for what I could do. He told me about the Scout shed and brought to my attention the condition it was in. Chipping wood, old paint, broken windows, and the most exciting one to fix, the rotting wood on the back corner of the building. My Eagle Scout project is close to me personally, mainly because it's just right there. Go outside, you'll see it's pretty close to all of us now. But also for the time and dedication that went into completing it. Weeks of planning and 2 long weekends of work to turn that shack out there into a lovely 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom studio apartment. The tremendous help in my project came from the troop, along with honorable mentions such as Mr. Monteleone, Mr. Solby, my grandpa, and my grandma, and my mom. Also, I'd like to give a special thanks to the great people down at Sherwin-Williams for providing all the paint used in the project. It has been an honor to be a part of so many Scouting festivities and traditions, like the spaghetti dinner and the summer trip. One of the more notable ones being the annual fried chicken eating competition on the senior trip, where a few summers ago, I saw Mason Doherty, that fellow right there, eat 9 full chicken breasts. So pretty much a whole farm. The poultry industry has not recovered since. I would not be standing where I am standing today if it wasn't for the motivation of my fellow Scouts, along with the adults in the troop who saw my potential and pushed me to achieve my goal. I couldn't have done it alone, and I would like to give a big thanks to all who encouraged me along the way with, the members of Dynamite Patrol who previously nominated me in their Eagle ceremonies. I came to Troop 2 8 years ago. With me was John, Presley, Gannon, Max, Christian, Reese, and Corbin. This explosive assembly of Scouts is better known as the Dynamite Patrol. A patrol, yes, but at times it felt more like a gang or a mafia family than a patrol. In the best and coolest way possible. To sum it all up, Scouting helped me become trustworthy by giving me responsibilities and friends that I didn't want to let down. Being an only child, the boys in my patrol were the closest thing I had to brothers, but it was a lot better because I didn't actually have to live with them. An adult I would like to recognize as a mentor would be Mr. Monteleone. From the beginning of my time in Scouts, Mr. Monteleone has kept me on track, along with his sons, John and James, who appear to be both in attendance. With iconic quotes like, "Stop wasting my time," and "We got blueberry or peach cobbler, make up your mind." I would have not became a Boy Scout, let alone an Eagle Scout, if it weren't for the Monteleones. How could we forget the hundreds of gallons of bug juice, carefully brewed by Italian hands? Might I say the more flavorful one out of the competitors? I appreciate all the help over the years. Thank you. Last but not least, a scout that I would like to see reach the rank of Eagle would be... It's blank. Oh, it's fair game. Lee. How do you spell your last name? L-L-O-C-K. All right. Well, last but not least, a scout that I would like to see reach the rank of Eagle would be Lee Bullock. Stand up. I believe that deep down inside you, you possess what it takes to become an Eagle Scout. One day, sooner than later, I want to see you standing at this very podium, receiving your Eagle Scout rank like all of us here today. Don't let me down. Again, that's my time. Thank you.